What's up, YouTube? Poor Man Podcast back with another video. Today's video is going to be no money, no honey. I'm tired of broke men. All right, before I get into the video, though, I got to do YouTube stuff. To go 65,000 subscribers by July. It's a crazy goal. It's a big goal, but it's my goal. I know when I'm going to get to my goals if you give me the HBO special. Do you know what the HBO special is? That's the Help a Brother Out special. All right, so go on and help a brother out. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. I'm going to give y'all a second to do that. All right, now let's get to the video. No money, no honey. I'm tired of broke men. Let's see what she got to say.
Good morning, YouTube. You know what? I'm getting so sick and tired of broke men. I'm getting sick and tired of broke black men thinking they can get with good-looking women for free. They think that they can just do the bare minimum. They don't have to put in any type of work in order to get what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like I have this dating app that I'm on, right? And you got all different type of men jumping into my inbox and shit, asking me for sex and can they do this with me? Can they eat me out and all type of funky shit? And I'm just saying to myself, like, nigga, what can you do for me? You sitting here asking me to do all this freaky shit and what I'm about, but as soon as I ask you, do you have a job? Do you have your own place? Do you have a car? Y'all motherfuckers want to get butthurt. Y'all want to get in y'all motherfucking feelings and shit because I'm asking you, what do you bring to the table? You know what I'm saying? Like this is exactly why I don't fucking care to deal with the dating scene. I have just completely stopped dating. I have completely stopped paying attention to men. Like, I really do not want nothing to do with you. Like, if you don't have your own place, you don't have a car, if you don't have a job, if you have nothing to offer me, I do not need you. You're pretty much useless to me. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna talk about the weight thing in a little bit. I already know everybody mouth foaming. PMP cover the weight, cover the weight. All right, I got you. All right, but first I want to discuss the fact that the thing about the movement of equality, if y'all know the movement I'm talking about, is there was also the sexual liberation movement, okay? And when the sexual liberation movement and the feminist movement merged together, we got what we got today. All right, here's the problem. You can't say women can go out and have sex with whoever they want regardless of criteria, and then women go out and openly have sex with as many men as they want, and then expect men to want to work hard for coochie. All right, you can't expect that. It's too easy. Coochie is too readily available in 2021 for somebody to jump through hoops to get to you. All right, what dudes do a lot of the time, because men have to go with what they can get, all right, is they go for women that they feel like is an easy catch so that they can get it off. That's what a lot of guys will do, and women don't understand that, but this is what women pushed for. All right, women wanted sexual liberation. Women wanted to be able to go out and have sex with as many men as they want. And then you get upset when the market is when competition. This is how markets work. If there's too many people, too many businesses selling t-shirts, the price of t-shirts is going to go down. All right, so people are going to pay less for t-shirts. That's how it works. Same thing with coochie. All right, if it's all over the place and every woman's giving it away, men are going to do less and less and less to get it. That's how it works. So you're on dating sites, which is already, I mean, you're complaining about dating sites. Let's look at the fact that only 10% of men on dating sites get 90% of the swipes. So imagine what it feels like for a man that might not be the choice. Imagine what it feels like for a man that might be like, I don't know, 5'5" or something like that. And imagine the dating scene for him. Okay, at least you're a woman that has intrinsic value. And what I mean by that is you have a womb and a vagina. So men will pursue you even if they don't want a relationship with you. They will at least give you the time of day, the attention. If you're a 5'4" man and you have no money, you're not even getting the time of day. All right, so I get it, but you can't flood the market with coochie and then expect men to pay more for that same product. That's not how any markets work, okay? And for some reason, people believe that coochie is some next level product that can never go wrong and never go bad and never have too much of, and it's just not true. It's too easy and readily available. You don't have to have any chivalry. You don't have to pay for dates anymore. All you got to do is go on these dating sites, which is what she's on, and look for these women. The men that are on these dating sites, a lot of the times, especially if they are of a certain standard, are just on there to have sex with you. That's it. So if you're on the dating sites in the first place, you're not in the best place to find a guy that wants a committed relationship. Let's just keep it a buck. Like, that's what these dating sites are for. Let's continue the video.
And I don't know what? Shut up. Anyways, like I was saying before she interrupted my fucking conversation. But, like I was saying, like, if you don't have nothing to offer me, if you're not handling your business, if you're not operating like a real man is supposed to operate, if you don't want to provide for your family, then, just don't come at me. Because I am constantly trying to improve myself every day, I don't come out the house. I don't come out the house looking any old type of way. I actually put effort into my looks. You know what I'm saying? I put effort into my looks. I put effort into how I look and the type of clothes that I wear and the body care and shit like that. I put effort into that shit, and that shit costs money. It costs me money to get my feet done. It costs me money to get my nails done.
It's
it
free
costs
to
me
lose
money
weight.
to get my hair done. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you can't provide for me, you can't protect me, I don't need you. Because at the end of the day, dick is not valuable. I do not need you for sex. At the end of the day, I could just fucking get a dildo and please myself. And the fucking dildo stay hard all motherfucking day. Do all type of fucking tricks and shit on the fucking dildo. I don't need you for sex. I just get tired of, men trying to approach me. Like, am I walking around with a sign on me that says Desperation and that I'm...
Yes, you are. It's having too much weight. And this is where I'm gonna cover the weight topic a little bit here. See, the thing about like the Lizzo effect, okay? I'll call it that. The Lizzo effect is we have a lot of women who are overweight or obese that believe that they're going to get the same treatment as a woman who is not overweight or obese, is what I'm saying, okay? So you'll go out and a lot of these women, because they assume that it's okay because of women like Lizzo and women that put out this narrative that men are attracted to bigness or fat or whatever it may be. That's not a thing, okay? Men are not attracted to that. So if you are a woman that's big, you're going to be seen, I'm sorry to say it, for a lot of men as bottom of the barrel. I mean, and it's the same way for men that have certain attributes, men that are short, men that be simping a lot. Like, women don't find that attractive. These are usually bottom of the barrel men. There is a such thing, regardless of if y'all believe y'all are tens, there is a such thing as a bottom of the barrel woman. Okay? And if you're an overweight woman, you're gonna be, the men that make a lot of money don't want you. Even the men that make amount of money that makes them comfortable, they don't want an overweight woman, generally speaking. All right, and what the Lizzo effect has done is made women feel like they can look any way and have any amount of weight on their body. Lady, your weight is your wallet if you're a woman. Okay, so you can't come out here and say I don't want no broke men, but you're not willing to take the steps necessary to attract men that make more money. All right, and you're talking about getting your hair done and getting your nails done we get it, and that all does matter, okay? That stuff does matter when you're trying to find a person that you like. I get it. All right. But the thing that matters the most is free, and that is maintaining a decent weight. It's that simple. No man wants a woman that's bigger than him. All right? Most men don't want women that are bigger, and especially men that make amount of money that's comfortable or a lot of money. These men don't want women that weigh more than them. Like, I don't know how else to put it. It's that simple. But we keep this narrative going that this is attractive and this is acceptance and this is, we got to accept this, and you're bad if you don't like this and this, and men don't care. We truly do not care. Lose the weight would be the best advice in the world. That's, I mean, even if it's not for just your appearance, even if it's not because you are vain, you can lose weight because of the general health reasons. You get better sleep, better brain activity, okay? You're more focused. All right? You generally develop better eating habits as you work out too, because your what is it? I'm trying to think of the word. Your appetite just changes, generally speaking, too. So also getting up and moving changes your appetite. Like, there's just so many health benefits that if it all came in a pill, the line would be wrapped around Walgreens. But since it takes a little bit of hard work, a lot of people don't want to do simple things to get them to the next level. All right, so your weight is your wallet if you're a woman. Like, I don't understand how that concept just loses people, especially if you're a woman and you know how you look, you know your looks matter. Most women know that their looks matter. Unless you have the IQ of a tomato, you know your looks matter. So why don't you put effort into the one thing that matters? I mean, literally, as a woman, all you got to do is look good and life is given to you. Like, truly speaking. And it's not that way for men, even good-looking men. It's a little easier for them to have access to sex, but life is not given to a good-looking man. He still has to provide value to some degree. Every now and then, he might land a sugar mama or something, and she'll take care of him for a few years, but if you're a good-looking woman, like, money is damn near free. Let's continue the video.
I'm desperate for a fucking man, and that I'm just gonna put up with anything, or that I have low self-esteem. Is that what my body language is saying to you?
Your body is saying that.
Black men are the only men. Black men are the only men in this fucking world that don't want to step their game up, that don't want to improve themselves, that's always trying to get over on women. They don't want to take care of their responsibilities, And they sit there wonder why they're at the bottom of the fucking totem pole. Don't nobody want to deal with them. And black women, we out here frustrated and shit like that because our men don't want to be men. And this is why you have women that want to date outside their race. And don't think for a second that I can't get a man outside of my race. I have plenty of men of all races trying to talk to me, but I'm not sexually attracted to other races of men. I am sexually attracted to black men.
See?
You know what I'm saying? But I'm constantly trying to improve myself when it comes to like my health and fitness and how I look and stuff like that, because it's important. That's important for a woman to take care of herself. Not only should you do it for yourself, but you should, have respect for people around you to look good. You know what I'm saying? So if a woman, you got a lot of women that's on their job, out here, working, trying to self-improve. But, these niggas out here, they don't want to fucking be men. They don't want to fucking take the responsibility and do what they need to do. But they want some fucking free pussy. Like, what you think this is? They want some fucking free pussy, and they wonder why they fucking getting the fucking bottom of the barrel type bitches with they fucking lazy, dusty motherfucking asses. That's all I'm gonna say for today. Anyways, I'll get back at you guys later.
Final thoughts here. It's ironic it's ironic you can call a man lazy while you don't have, and you haven't put yourself in the position to have the physical appearance down. Okay, like it truly, like, it's your own body. It doesn't take that much effort to lose. It does take a lot of effort, but you've eaten yourself into a hole. So if it takes you 15 years to get to the weight that you're at now, don't expect results in 15 days. Okay, it's gonna take a little bit of time, but you can lose the weight. But just to kind of get my final thoughts, because that wasn't it. I just don't like how she could call men lazy while you can see the laziness on her body. Like, and I'm not trying to insult her, but it's just the truth. If you're an overweight person, it's seen as a lack of discipline. That's why a lot of people have distaste for it. Just the idea that, and single mothers have the same thing. I had a woman on, and she was telling me all men want is sex. And this is how anecdotal evidence can be used against you. All right, just and this is what women do because they like to tell stories. They like to tell people their problems, and especially other women. And then they all just get to talking about problems, and they start to think these ideas of men are real because of their anecdotal evidence. Okay, so this woman, because she's a single mother, she believes that all men just want to have sex with her. She says, my DMs are full, so men like me, but all they want is sex. So she concluded that all men just want sex. And I'm like, well, look at your position. All right, you're a single mother. That screams desperation. You giving your womb to another man, and men, when they see that, they assume that you're desperate. They assume that you would die for somebody to be in your presence. Same thing with if you're overweight and you're a woman. It's seen as desperation because they know, traditionally speaking and generally speaking, you have a lower self-esteem. And the truth is, and that's just the truth for a lot of women that are overweight. They can put on this smile and parade as if they're happy with their weight, but a lot of the times if you spend enough time with them, you'll hear them complain about their weight quite often. Okay, and this goes even for men out there that are feeling like women are just this and this and that. Well, I mean, you got to look at yourself, okay? Because don't be like this. All right, and I'm not trying to insult her. I'm talking about the behavior. Don't be like this where you assume that you have it all done, you have everything in order, and other people just don't like you because of them and their faults. So her, as an overweight woman, she's looking out and she's saying, instead of looking inside of herself and saying, what's wrong with me? How can I improve myself to attract men? She's looking out and saying, men are just trash, and all of them are trash, and that's why all the men in my DMs are trash. No, it's because you show desperation, so you're going to attract a man that's looking for desperate women. And these are usually desperate men. And if your weight is your wallet, if you're heavy, if you big, then you're going to attract men who have small wallets. If you're small, you're going to attract men who have big wallets. That's just how it works. Like, I don't get, it's not too complicated. Same thing for men, though. We have the same rules. It works for everybody. If you're a broke man, the chances of you getting an attractive woman is small. All right? For a lot of, and I mean longevity. Some of these guys can, because of the sexual liberation movement, some of these guys go out and have sex with plenty of women, and they may have the flashy stuff, and they can have sex with them a lot of the time, but it takes a lot more to maintain those relationships because you don't have money. All right, and that's just the truth of the matter. So it goes both ways. But I just think me personally, I think it's much easier to lose 40, 50 pounds than it is to build a goddamn Fortune 500 company. All right, and I'm not saying that's what it takes to have women, but I'm saying it takes a lot more to be successful in the world to attract women than it would for a woman to just lose weight to attract men who already have the money that they want. Like, I just don't see how you wouldn't want to put forth that effort to get the results that you want. But, it ain't for everybody. Till next time.